So I guess we can now officially count out that Alan Ritchson will no longer be in the running or the idea of playing the DCU's Batman, as he's come out and stated that he has spoken to the co-CEO of DC Studios, James Gunn, about potentially playing Batman. And this is what he had to say. Words have been exchanged about Batman, but I strongly don't think that Batman is in my future. I do think that there's something in my future with DC, and I would like that to remain true. He has spoken words. There has been a discussion, a conversation with James Gunn about him playing Batman. Now, we all know that Alan has been petitioning to play Batman for a while now. He said he would even play the character for free. Now, we all love us some Reacher. I mean, we can go way back. We're talking Smallville season 5 as Aquaman, you guys. Some of you guys may not remember or have seen Smallville, but yes, he played Aquaman alongside Tom Welling Clark Kent in Smallville, and he was damn good. Now, he was much smaller than what he is now because he is a massive, ginormous Hulk. And then he went on to play, Hawk and, the Titan series, which I didn't really, have any interest in. But he's had a resurgence in his career, and Reacher has really did it for him. So it doesn't doubt, and I don't have no doubt in my mind that James Gunn has something for him. Now, is it a bummer that he won't potentially play Batman? No, I don't think it's a bummer because there's still really big names, really good names out there to play the DCU's Batman alongside David Corenswet's Superman. I mean, we still got somebody like Jensen Ackles, who's a fan favorite. Brandon Sklenar, another fan favorite. Or mine, Ethan Peck for Batman. I don't think this is a massive loss for DC fans. But like I said, there's still other roles Alan can still potentially be attached to in the DCU. Now, what kind of roles could that potentially be? I mean, a lot of people are kind of petitioning for him to play Wildcat, an ex-boxer who's joined, the Justice Society. That could definitely be something in the future for him. Some people are even stating Bane. Now, I know that there was the rumor that DC Studios had a Bane and Deathstroke team-up film that was, in the works. I don't know how far along that is or, if that's officially true. James Gunn has never came out and stated anything about that potential project, but that would be quite fascinating to see him play Bane in a Bane and Deathstroke film. I mean, come on now. That would be absolutely awesome. Maybe another shot at Aquaman 20 some odd years later. I mean, shit, why not? I'd be down with it. Some people were saying like Shazam. I'm like, no, I'm not ready to reintroduce the, Shazam to the world of DC. I don't want to see Shazam. I mean, for a long time. I am completely fine with not seeing him. Or a lot of people are stating, what about Captain Atom? I can definitely see it. I just hope that whatever the role he does decide to want to sign on to for DC Studios, it's a role he's passionate about and a role he would love to play for, multiple years. I honestly, because like I said, Alan Ritchson is a true talent and he's a massive hulking man. And I want him to get the love and the appreciation from a character fans could absolutely love and adore. Can you imagine a Wildcat versus a John Cena Peacemaker? I'm telling you, that would be absolutely amazing. Amazing stuff. But like I said, it's still in the early stages. Right now, I believe they're currently starting to set up shooting for Clayface. I see a whole bunch of, set photos, Gotham City PD, cop cars. I'm like, oh, they're going for it. They're going for it, and it's big. And no doubt in my mind, I do think that Batman does show up in Clayface for the DCU. Because keep this in mind, Clayface takes part, not a part of Robert Pattinson's universe, though Matt Reeves is producing it, which is kind of weird to me. It's going to be in the DCU. Batman has to show up. He has to show up, right? Now, I know it's a separate film. It's an Elseworld, not an Elseworld story. It's a standalone Clayface, project. But why wouldn't you want to have Batman at least make in a cameo appearance or something? That would be huge. And that would be a massive, massive get for the film. It doesn't have to be, a main central, point of the film. But just to have him show up would be huge. Now, could Batman show up in an earlier project? Supergirl? No. Lanterns? No. So right now you only have 3 projects that, Batman could potentially show up in live action. James Gunn is still working on his whole Superman legacy films, but that's still further out. They probably won't start, the Superman sequel till another year and a half or so. But I want to see Batman show up sooner than later. But it can't be around the same time that Robert Pattinson returns as Batman in the Batman Part 2, which is supposed to start shooting as early as 2026. So you're going to have to make that drastic, shift and change and tonal, and everything's going to have to feel so different when you're having 2 different Batmans. And I get it, I'm still part of the universe that wants to have Batson, crossover and, to go alongside David Corenswet, but that's not happening. And the fact that Alan Ritchson has come out and talked to James Gunn about playing Batman, I think that all but confirms and solidifies that James Gunn has his own universe that he's solely focused on and, branding his own Batman. That's what this really, because if Robert Pattinson, if he was truly trying to cross over into the world of the DCU, these conversations wouldn't even be happening. It'd be one quick phone call. Oh no, I'm sorry, we're going to use Robert Pattinson. He's going to be crossing over, and we're all set on Batman. But maybe we'll figure something else out for you. But it's going to be interesting to see what happens. Honestly, I mean, there's a lot to look forward to for Batman: Brave and the Bold. It's a much older Batman who has a son, Damian Wayne. So you still have to already establish a 20-year Batman, kind of like what Zack Snyder did with his version of Batman in BVS, right? But I'm still stoked, man. I'm excited. I can't wait for the Batman Part 2. I can't wait for more Batman projects. I was solely kind of, I was uneasy at first, that they were doing a Clayface or, Batman spinoffs without Batman. But I'm like, those villains really do work on their own. Joaquin Phoenix's Joker was an absolutely phenomenon. We're not talking Joker 2, but I think that there is a world building, and I think that there is a strong possibility that you can really do these off Batman films that are solely focused on his rogues gallery that can do really well. Like I said, Clayface, James Gunn loved Mike Flanagan's script so much. He was like, we're greenlighting this ASAP. And they are. And they start shooting it. It's been casted already. So I'm looking forward to what's happening for the DCU's Batman. Hopefully we'll get that official announcement sometime soon. No idea. James Gunn probably has already had, some names he's talked to for the role of Bruce Wayne and Batman, but it's all he say or she say right now. We truly don't know until James Gunn wants us to know. But let me know in the comments down below, you guys, about Alan Ritchson having a discussion about playing Batman for James Gunn in the DCU. Thoughts and opinions. Are you kind of upset that, it's looking like it most likely won't happen? Who would you want in the role to play Batman in the DCU? Let me hear it in the comments down below. And of course, thank you guys for taking time out of your day for watching SeaWorld Productions. Peace.